Hello everyone. Welcome. Okay, we are here and ready to get started. So, I'm gonna get going pretty quick today because I got a lot I want to get done. But just to kind of go over the first and immediate goal here, we're going after Chaos. And Chaos is over here in the Necrohall of Nabudis. But we can't just go to him. We got a lot of crap we need to do first. And to that end, actually, there's a ton of hunts that are related to Chaos or in the same area or close to the same area as Chaos. And I think I want to kind of do a lot of it at the same time. So, like, for example, here, this is Roblon. Roblon spawns in the exact same location where you need to go anyway, like, to do the Medallion thing. So I might as well do him, right? And then this one is the Brig. And he spawns, like, in the Silica Wood right outside of the Necrohall of Nabudis, like, right over here. So on the way out, we can do him. So for that reason, I want to kind of, like, knock out these things all at the same time. I think that would be efficient, because we need to do so many hunts before the game's over. So we need to go to Nalbana for this guy, Musfar and High Waste for this guy. I don't think this one matters. Let's see, what else do we need? Not that one. This one is also Nalbana. This one's also Nalbana, so we got lots in Nalbana. And then also Carrot. I want to make sure I have Carrot. Wait, that's not Carrot. That's not Carrot. This one's Carrot. Carrot is also Nalbana. Great. Everything's in Nalbana. That's much easier. And also we need to do Orthros. We actually have to do Orthros to get to Chaos. He's mandatory. So let's start with Musfar and High Waste, because there's only one there. I'm going to go there first. Hello, welcome. As I was just explaining, we are going to be doing some hunts at the same time as trying to get to Chaos. So I'm just going to flag a hunt real quick. Let me see if I can remember where this dude is. I guess I could just look. Oh, God, that is so hard to see. I think he's down over on the edge of the map. Out on the edge of the camp over here. This guy? Yes, it's this guy. Hello, welcome. Alright. There's a wild horse. We gotta take down a wild horse. Among other things. Brag. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. I don't know what language it's even supposed to be. If anyone knows, I would love to hear that. What language is that word from? What is that creature supposed to be a representative of the culture of? Let's go check on Nalbana next. Where is it? There it is. Why is it number 2? Jeez. Did I really go to Nalbana second out of all places in the game? Okay. There's a bunch here. Actually, it might be a pain finding them all. Let's see. This guy. The Death Scythe. This one, okay, the Death Scythe is gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. The Death Scythe sucks, and he's gonna be a problem. So we have to get a little bit lucky to beat that one. Even with all of the great things I've picked up in the recent episode, the recent stream, Death Scythe is terrible. So we'll see if I can get through it easily today, or if it's going to be a wall. I think the rest are in the next area. I know one of them. One of them is this guy who's hiding in the corner suspiciously over here. Good. Quite good. Not suspicious at all. The horse is called Blender? Like the kitchen appliance blender? Is it the same German word as a blender, or is it blender in English? So this guy's asking us to go kill Goliath. Goliath is not hard at all. He's actually reasonably easy. Definitely easier than Death Scythe. Let's see, where's the last one? This guy, Morgan. And this is another golem. I don't know why. There's two golem marks. One of them is Roblon, the other one is Goliath. They're both flagged in Nalbina in the same room, and they're both in the same general area. One's in Nabreus Deadlands, and the other's in Nabadis. Okay, going upstairs. There's one more Carrot. Carrot is flagged in the aerodrome here. So you're saying the horse hunt, the word is the word blender, like spelled out in English? That's the name for it in the German version? I did not know that I need to steal from these. I'm going to guess that the thing I probably want to steal from is Roblon and Goliath, because I need Mithril for Kanya, and I know Mithril is from golems. I don't know if you can get, like, Aquarius gems also from them. Maybe. I don't know how many Aquarius gems I've gotten over the course of the game. There might be a couple. It doesn't look like I have any now. Since I don't need money right this second, I'll probably hold off on... what am I doing here? I'll probably hold off on selling stuff for a little while just to make sure I have all the materials I need. I think the only... Oh my god, get out of the way. I think the only other thing we need to do now is go to Rabanastre and handle the stuff in that side. Actually, no. We need to go to Archades. I do need to go to Archades. We have a couple things we could do in Archades. So I guess I was thinking I could skip all the hunts that are in Archades, but... Nah, we can do those later. It's not... Overlord is kind of a pain, so I think I will save that one for later. I could do the other one. What's the other one called? The turtle. We could do the turtle, like, right now, because it's just right downstairs, and we need to go down to Old Archades anyway. I forgot all about this guy. Between the two medallions that you need to get, the one in Rabanastre and the one in Archades, the one in Rabanastre is way more involved. The one in Archades is like 2 seconds and you're done. But in Rabanastre, there's like 3 separate side quests you have to finish. Very strange imbalance for an end goal that is a single esper. They make you do so much stuff on one side and so little on the other. The guy we are looking for, I believe, is in the shop, the magic shop. I remember talking to the guy in the Nabreus Deadlands already, because there was a whole thing about he's looking for a hero, and Balthier is the hero he needs. I remember that happening, so we already did that step. Okay, so he said he sold his medallion to a guy named Otto. I know where Otto is. But on the way there, I think I will flag the hunts that are in this zone. One of them is in another shop. I just don't remember what shop it is. Actually, let me look at the clan primer. So we got 2. The first one is this big turtle, the dark steel, which is in the weapon shop. The other one is this overlord, which this is actually a tough fight, by the way. This one is a little bit more difficult. This one's in the Technic shop, so we'll go over there. Technic shop is closer. It's the Rabanastre is 3 pieces, but one of them is for defeating Orthros, like you just get it directly from that, and then the other 2 are for side quests. And I think one of the side quests you actually can't do until you beat Orthros anyway, so you have to beat Orthros for 2 of them. But then the other one, I think I could do before I do Orthros. But either way, Orthros is a mandatory step before we go to Chaos. Okay, so this piggy man, he's an incel or something. He thinks his looks maxing strategy is to defeat some horrible monster in the palace down below. So he thinks that's going to attract women. He's sorely mistaken, especially because he's 100% going to die during that battle. There's no way he survives it. I can barely survive that fight. Oh, Overlord actually hits really hard. And he does AoEs, so that's why Piggy Man is not going to survive. Did I miss it? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. It's the weapon shop. Okay, yeah, this one we'll just pop down to the palace and take out, because it's in, like, the first room, right outside the elevator. So it's really easy. Was it this guy down here? Oh, it's this guy, Homesick Man. He wants to go home to Balfenheim, but there's a big turtle in the way, and he can't get past. Please kill the turtle. All right, that is a lot of hunts we flagged. Let's start knocking them down. Okay. So we need to go to Old Archades first. Talk to that guy, Otto. There's nothing else to it except just talking to him. It's, again, that's so strange. They didn't even make a side quest out of it. You just need to find the guy. Which I didn't even have to, like, look that hard. I didn't look it up. I just wandered around until I found him. Also, now that I think about it, while I'm in Old Archades, I'm going to want to open as many treasure chests as I can find. Because I'm going to need Knots of Rust. I'm going to need lots of Knots of Rust in the near future. So I want to pick up a bunch. And this is a really good place to farm them. They're all over. As long as it's not 6 gil, it's a Knot of Rust. Is that all of them around here? Yeah, I'm going to need Knots of Rust. Knots of Rust are actually a pretty reliable way to damage Chaos, which is important because he disables the attack command. Is that the worst one? Zeramus disabling magic also sucks, but I think disabling the attack command is worse. So yeah, here's our friend. He's got the piece we need. Real easy. Oh, you just want my medallion? Sure, why not? Here you go. There's absolutely nothing else to it. Okay. See if we can get any more Knots of Rust while we're out and about here. I love that there's so many. Like, this is a really good way to restock. I am pretty low right now. I've only got like 6. Well, I mean, before coming here, because obviously I picked up more than that already. Also, why is there like a dancing troupe of Moogles here? The Moogles 8. And I love this little cockatrice here. He's an old but dignified fowl. I assume he's part of the like cockatrice side quest. I don't know how to do that though. I haven't looked that up. I don't even know what the reward is, if it's worth it. Okay, last one. The Moogles are hostages. They're dancing for some rich man. Alright, down we go. Like I said, we're not going to do Overlord quite yet. There's also stuff I need to do in the Sorobi Steppe and the Tsita Uplands later, so when I get the time to do that, we'll do Overlord lumped in with that stuff. For now, we'll just take out this turtle because he's right here, just outside this room. Is there a chest over here? Nope. Alright, I think I can buff right here before we actually engage. This guy is real easy. I'm going to start by stealing from him. You never know, he might have something. It's always worth a try. So let's see what he's got. Thief's Cuffs. Eye drops. Yep, that's a pretty good get. Why, thank you for the eye drops, Mr. Turtle. Okay, Redis, do your thing. And by do your thing, I mean die horribly. Look how pathetic this thing's damage is. It's so weak. I mean, it's enough to kill Redis. Redis is going to be dead in right now. Oh, not quite. There he goes. And turtle down. Does he have better steals than eye drops? I'm guessing he would have to. Eye drops are a pretty awful get. Okay, well, we're done here. Back up to Archades. That's probably one of the easiest hunts we've done in this game. I mean, relative to our level, I think. I'm way over-leveled for that one. Over-geared. I've got more than enough to take down the likes of him. Take your time, Balthier. We're not in a hurry at all. Go ahead and get some HP back. Bring Redis back from the dead. I am running low on stones. I should probably go buy some. I know I can get some from Balfenheim. I think it's Dice. The guy, like, right at the gate of the town sells some. Which is a lot easier than... Actually, let's check this guy. I don't remember what this guy sells. It's a lot easier than riding an airship. He does not sell teleport stones. I don't know if I need remedies. I'll buy some more just in case. He doesn't sell, like, X potions, so yeah, that's probably good enough. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get some X potions as a backup plan for when I can't use cures. When I eventually fight Ultima, there is going to probably be a phase of Ultima where I can't use magic. So having X potions for that part would be useful. Redis, he made a huge mistake deciding to come along on this journey. He doesn't know what he was getting himself into. He should have stayed home. He really should have. I can't wait to see how many knots of rust I have after this. It's got to be like 30. Yeah? I mean, he was trying to steal the spotlight when we were raiding the Draculor laboratory. He tried to get the kill shot on Sid. What did I just click on? Oh, this lady. I don't care. I think that might be it. I think we might be out. Fresh out of chests. Let's take a look. How many did I end up with? 32. That's what I'm talking about. That's good. And I have a dark matter. See, where did I get this? Does anyone know where I got this dark matter? I'm happy to have it, but where did it come from? When did I get this? I don't have any memory of this. I've tried looking up where you get dark matter in the Zodiac Age, and I have not found any clear information. They always say how to get it in the original PS2 version, which is how you get it now, dark energy. That's how you get dark energy now, is all the ways that you would get dark matter in the original version. But in the Zodiac Age, I have no idea where dark matter comes from, and I just happen to have one. It was the same situation when I was doing this, like, on practice, when I was practicing Chaos. When I got to Chaos, I was like, where did I get a dark matter? And I used it, and it helped a lot. So clearly, whatever gave me that dark matter is either guaranteed or a very high chance. Oh, this is the wrong one. Not you. The guy in the weapon shop is who I was looking for. I do need to go to the magic shop first. I need to talk to that new Mo that's hanging out in the magic shop. Tell him I found his medallion. And then we're done with the Archades part. 20 minutes and we can move on to the Rabanastre part, which will take much, much longer. Here you go. Okay, we're done with him. Okay, and now we get the reward for Darksteel. The easiest hunt ever. Some adamantite. I assume that's for something good. I don't need to worry about it right now. I eventually will do the side quest to access the, like, secret part of Archades. I don't expect it'll take that long, but since I've got a more important goal right now, I'm going to leave it until later. It shouldn't be terribly difficult, though. Isn't there a hunt or something that you have to do there? This is not the orange crystal. Oh, you need to take the taxi. Oh. I almost want to just walk down to the palace and use that one instead. Because the taxi takes so long. It's such a slow cutscene. Okay, finally. So, next, I am going to pop into Balfenheim real quick. Just to buy some teleport stones, because I know that guy sells them. And I am running low. Okay, teleport stones, let's buy 30, should be good. Yeah, he doesn't sell anything else good. He mostly just sells, like, stuff that's equivalent to when you first meet him, which is outside of the Tomb of Wraithwall. So, way, way earlier in the game. Next, we go to Rabanastre. And we want to make a trip to Lowtown. Because we need to talk to the petitioner for Orthros. Which is a character that I really like. I wish she had a name. She's just called the Contrite Thief. She doesn't have a name. Very entertaining character, though. Alright, so here she is, the Contrite Thief. She's a female Sikh. There's no visible features that would indicate that, so the only way you know is through context clues in her dialogue. Also, the fact that Orthros only attacks women. So that's another clue that she happens to be a female Sikh. She talks a lot, though. Okay, finally we flag that. Top 10 saddest anime deaths. Contrite Thief with no name. Although, she's not dead. She's gotta be faking. So, we gotta pass through here again. While we're here, I should... I need to create a path that leads to where Orthros is first. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're in the middle of getting to Chaos, which is a long process. The goal is Chaos. That's what we're after. Alright, so this should open a path. Let's Let's get moving. I always forget. You need to go this way. These lizards are absolutely no threat to me anymore. Hey, level up. I am level 58 now. Thanks, lizard. It's a little baffling to me that for how complicated of a zone the Germscythe waterway is, you only ever need to take one route. You don't ever need to go, like, up here or over here. You never need to go that way. There's no reason to ever go that way. Except at the very beginning of the game, like when you're playing as Vaughn. This is where Orthros spawns. I'm going to go to the other side and save real quick. And I don't even think you ever go over here, like on the right side. Do you ever go this way? Is that where you are? No, because you come down from here from the palace, right? I don't understand. It's such a weird area. They put a lot of effort into designing this map, but you don't need most of it. You have to come down here to this section for like 5 different things. Let's get Bubble. And I might as well put on Bravery. And then we're going to have to break one of the rules of the run here. We're going to have to swap out Balthier. Wait. Until he's not red anymore. We're going to have to swap out Balthier and put in Fran, Ash, and Pinello. It has to be exactly these 3. And then our friend shows up. And then we can swap Balthier back in. So for 1 second, I was playing as all the girls. I had a full party, and they were none of them Balthier. Let's see what he's got to steal, huh? Redis is confused. He's attacking me. Oh, no, he attacked himself. What did I just steal? A caramel? What did I just steal from this guy? Tornado? Is that what I stole from him? I have no idea. It was something. Oh, yeah, it was a caramel. What? I stole a caramel from from Orthros. A viscous sauce sweet enough to cause dizziness. That's funny. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Orthros is very much a reference to Ultros, the tentacle monster. He's still pretty easy for my level, though. I'm way over-leveled for him. Yeah, none of your status spells are going to do much there. Ribbon is OP. He's really determined to make me bleed. It's just not working out for him. Alright, Orthros complete. I actually don't know why they changed his name for this game from Ultros to Orthros. My guess is that they thought that was the more correct translation of the Japanese, and that the Japanese name is probably the same between FF6 and this one. Even though he's a slime in this game instead of a octopus. But, I don't know. he is a reference to that, so... to FF6 Ultros. Okay, so while we're down here, we got one more task we can complete. Gotta open all the gates first. And as far as I can tell, you can't skip these cutscenes, so that's fun. I wish they would have made a unique model for him that is an octopus. That would have been great. Okay, so with this state, all of the sluice gates are open. We need to open 11, or close. We need to close 11. I'm trying to do this from memory. Then I think we close 4. This is kind of a pain, this whole process. I don't know. Oh, I think the way you would learn how to do this is that letter. Actually, do I still have the letter in my inventory? Let me check. I think I'm doing it right anyway, but let me check if I have it. The dusty letter. Okay, east, southeast, east, southwest, southeast. So I think that is the hint. East is 11, southeast is 4, and then east is 11 again, which I was about to do. And then southwest is 3, and then southeast is 4. Right? I think that's the hint it's trying to give you of how to do this. You need to turn... you need to close 11, then close 4, then open 11, then close 3, and then open 4. I really wish this didn't take so long, though. I don't know if it tells you if you did it right. I think you just have to go check. Maybe it does say something. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, okay. There was like a really faint noise of like a key falling. There it is. It's right here. There we go. That's one of the 3 fragments we need for this part of the quest. We're about to go get the second one from the Contrite Thief, our favorite NPC. You said you'd get him, and you have done. I like this character. I really wish she had a name. She's hitting on Vaughn. Alright, so we get some stuff. I don't know what it does. And then... Yeah, I think maybe he gives us... Yeah, he gives us the fragment. A blackened fragment. Okay, 2 out of 3. And our favorite NPC is gone now. So long, contrite thief. And then I believe the last part, we need to come down to Old Dallin's place. I wouldn't mind if FF17 was in Ivalice again and you played as a Sikh. I'd love that. Okay, so we can just give these two that we already got to him. The way he phrases this, are you going to hand it here or not? It seems like really, I don't know, abrasive. But then he's like, oh, you have my gratitude. I don't know, it's a really weird change of tone. Okay, so the... I don't think that is helpful. I don't think it's any of these people that helps us. I think we need to go talk to the children. Okay, so now that we've talked to her, that should flag the whole side quest. This is another weird one. I'm not sure how you were meant to understand how to do this. Just talk to random people until you figure it out. This lady apparently scavenges for random bits and bobs in the fountain, and she happened to find the other fragment piece. Although she doesn't tell us that here, so as far as we know, this is a completely unrelated quest. Okay, and then I think we can go straight to the bazaar, right? Probably this will be the fastest way. I'm trying to remember all the steps for this. Sorbet, good to see you again. That's my favorite Moogle. She's the one who dropped her pudding in the sewer and it became the white moose. I think it's this guy? Yes. And again, he doesn't tell us exactly where to go. He just says, oh, there was an Imperial at some point, and now he's not where he was. This is very unhelpful. Oh, Siphon. Okay, that's interesting. I can't learn that spell, I don't think. I can understand why dropping a sweet treat in the sewers made it turn into a monster. That place is very toxic. He's in the weapon shop, I think. I don't remember exactly what store it was. I think it's the weapon shop. There's just this random Imperial that's chilling here. Not this guy. I might be in the wrong shop. So now that you bring up the Ninja Turtles, now I'm inclined to start talking about Magic again. So they recently had the Ninja Turtle set in Magic the Gathering. And I know of the Ninja Turtles, but I'm not super savvy on them. I don't know that much about them. But I actually learned a lot about the Ninja Turtles from Magic. I know a lot more about them now than I used to. Like, I had no idea there was, like, a female turtle that wears a yellow headband. I didn't know that such a character existed until the Magic set. Where the hell is this guy? It's not the... Nope, nope, nope. Trying to remember what her name is now. Jenica or something? And, like, there's, what, Mona Lisa, the, like, scientist girl. A lot of characters I never knew about until they became Magic cards. Hey, here we go. Sodded Imperial. This is the guy we were looking for. So he threatens to, like, I don't know, hurt or kill your friends. And then that's supposed to clue you in to go talk to them instead of finding the lady again. So we gotta go back to Lowtown to where the kids were. The Ninja Turtles have a lot going on. A lot more than I thought, too. I know they're, like, their own comic book universe. They're not, like, Marvel complicated, but they've got a lot of characters. Not this way. Enough to make a whole Magic set out of. Okay, and then we get to teleport to the Magic shop, which is great. Very convenient. She's apparently an Imperial who came from Archades. And I guess just her existing is enough to make this guy stop being a drunk. He's a lot more responsible than most people in the real world. Okay, we got the grimy fragment. Now that is the last one we needed. So we are ready to go talk to that Numo again and then give him this last one. And then we can go to the Nebreus Deadlands. Finally. Finally start making actual steps toward chaos. I think the airship is pretty cheap. I don't know exactly how much it costs. It definitely doesn't cost much. Maybe she, like, left her purse in her hotel room and then went to wander the desert like a smart person and then got heat stroke and forgot her name. Now we can go to the Nebreus Deadlands. I believe the nearest place I have is the Silica Wood, so we'll go there. Did we flag Carrot? I think we did flag Carrot. Let's do Carrot. This is a good time to do Carrot. Carrot spawns in this room right here. So we got to go through a room first. This one over here. And the key to Carrot is you have to make sure not to kill anything along the way. So we just got to avoid fighting these guys. And then when we get in here, Kryn here tells us that Carrot is ready for fighting. So this is really interesting. I don't know what lore reason there is for this, but Carrot is a Marlboro, a Morble. But not only is Carrot a Morble, Carrot is an undead Morble. Carrot is an undead, and you can hurt it with cure spells. Why that's the case, I have no idea. I don't know when they tell you that in the game. It's so strange, but it's going to be useful. Because when it gets to low HP, that's probably going to be the easiest way to finish it off. Alright, let's start with a nice little Dispel. Hello, big ugly green thing. Let's let this Putrid Breath go off before I try stealing. I want to be careful with that. I want to make sure I have Ribbon whenever it uses any of its breath attacks. Oh. Okay, now is a good time to switch. Ribbon is right at the bottom. There we go. I got a Dark Crystal. Okay. Alright, I have all my buffs. Oh my god, Redis, you poor fool. Look at all these status effects. Redis is having a really bad time, guys. He's having a rough go of it. Well, that's it for him. Okay, so Carrot's level doubles. That does make it more threatening, actually. But once it gets to critical, we're just going to want to spam Curaga, I think. Make sure it doesn't have, Reflect or anything. No. So we're just going to blast this thing down with Cure spells. Redis turns to stone. See you later. Because melee attacks do very little damage now that it's at critical HP. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm dead. Out of nowhere, just wallop me. Okay, we're going to have to redo that one. That was brutal. I was not prepared for it to suddenly do like 6,000 damage with melee strikes. I think I also lost Bubble like at that exact moment. I think I'll wait to buff until I'm a little bit closer this time. I didn't know exactly where in the room it was. It's like right up on this next landing, so I'm going to buff right here. Just heard a little bunny squeak. Yeah, we do get a do-over to see Redis get brutalized by status effects. Hero's March, I don't like that. Let's undo that real quick. Once this goes off. Alright, let's Thief's Cuffs. See if I can get something better than a Dark Crystal this time. Oh, I got a Phial of Putrid Liquid this time. That is actually probably better. Alright. Redis, enjoy. Enjoy eternity as a statue. Oh, he didn't even last long enough to become a statue. Okay, I will be more careful this time. I think I'm going to recast Bravery so that it lasts longer. Kryn over here is doing decent damage. But that's going to stop right about now. Just keep spamming breath attacks, please. Part of the problem is that Cure has a really long recast. Like, it causes a long, I don't know, wait for the queue. I think my bubble wore off. Not sure why my bubble wore off, but let's fix that. That's fine, though. Let's try and finish it off. There we go. Goodbye, Carrot. Cool. We have done it. Hey, this is the first hunt NPC to actually survive the battle. And you know what? There's a reason. It's because she's using a bow. She's the only one smart enough to use a ranged weapon. All of the other clan members who join you when you're fighting just die horribly to AoE skills. Including Redis just now. Okay, now let's go to Nabreus Deadlands. Orthros, I think, is also an elite mark, so that's 2 elite marks we've beaten already today. Just about an hour in, and we're still not even close to getting to Chaos. It takes so long. $10 gil. Yep. I'm gonna just go this way. There's no reason for us to go into the Necro Hall of Nabudis straight, because we haven't finished the Medallion quest yet. There's nothing there for us yet, so we need to keep going this way. Let me see how many license points I have. I have a decent number. Probably I will want to pick up Chaos. I'm pretty sure there's something behind it that's actually good. Let's see if I can figure out what it is, actually. I think it was on Red Mage. This is Monk. Oh, it might be Ragnarok. No, it's Ultima Blade. I think behind Chaos is Ultima Blade. Let's see, what is it on Monk? It could be... It could be this one. Protect Gashelga, Holy, and Esunaga. I think this might be what it is behind Chaos for a Monk. Which, those are all pretty useless, because I don't need buffs that are Gospels. I really don't have any reason to do that. Okay. These guys with their high parry rate. Alright, I'm not even going to bother with them. They're wasting my time. Okay, so here are our 3 Numo friends. They're all gathered here. So we get those 2 medallions. No, he doesn't give them to us yet. We still haven't gotten to the part where we can start fighting the bosses in the Necro Hall of Nabudis. Humbaba, Fury, and Chaos. Redis may want Protect and Shell, but I'm not gonna give that to him. He's not worth the MP. So I think it's cool that you can look across this way and actually see where we're supposed to go over there. But yeah, it's all the way through the Deadlands here. So we got quite a trip ahead of us. Got some dead bones. I should be able to beat them pretty easily. Man, he cannot take a punch. Oh, it's actually the zombie, I think, that's pretty tough. Not the skeleton, it's the zombie. The banshee. Oh, Redis is already down. Festering flesh. I think festering flesh is actually a decent amount of money. Okay. Let's just blow past these guys. No, I'm not fighting Baknamis. They've got too high of a evasion. Oh, wait, though. They're weak to ice. They're weak to ice. So I can blast them with magic. I mean, ouch. Ow, 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 ow. That did a lot of damage, but there's the lag from the queue put me in a lot of danger. I really should be buffing. To prevent further problems, I will just put up my buffs real quick. Mostly bubble. Bubble's the big one. Just having bubble, you know, makes you twice as durable. Alright. I believe the goal is just like right around here. Hey, welcome. I'm glad you were watching yesterday too then, so you probably know what's going on. So part 3, that's a good question. I'm working on part 3 video right now. Like I actually was editing it right before the stream. It's about half done. It should come out on Friday. I mean, it will be done before then, so it will come out on Friday. So if you're really waiting for part 3 to come out, yeah, it'll be done next week. I always do like an alternating schedule, so I have my one series that's every other week, and then a different series that's every other week. So in the case of this week, my Divinity Original Sin 2 series just finished. But yeah, the next FF12 video is coming out on Friday. It's next up in line. If anybody's curious, the next video after the Divinity one, because the Divinity series finished, the next video I'm releasing after that is going to be an FF10 one-shot. So I'm just going to do like a real quick thing with FF10, just for fun, to fill a little bit of a gap in the schedule. I hate this room. I'm just gonna make that clear. This room sucks. It is infinite skeletons. I really wish they didn't do this. Oh yeah, my channel has several other FF challenge runs. Right now, what's already available, you can already check them out. There's a playlist for FF10, FF7, and FF8 that are all available. The FF8 one is the most recent, and I would say the most polished, because I've been working on it, you know, or I've been improving my skills as a video creator. So it's the most recent one, so it's the best. But the FF7 one, weirdly, is still going, like, still getting views, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, there's 3 other Final Fantasy Challenge series on my channel, if you want to seek them out. These dang skeletons. Oh my god. There's got to be a spot where they stop, right? Like somewhere in this room where they don't pop out. They also respond to taking magic damage by casting Reflect, so I can't double cast Curaja and take them out. I can only hit them with one Curaja. Very annoying. No, I never made content before this channel. The most I did was like when I was like in my teenage years, I recorded some Dissidia footage and put it on YouTube, but that was not like making a video. It was just uploading a replay. Oh my god, I'm out of MP? What happened? Am I getting siphoned or something? Oh, I am getting siphoned. I think it's this guy. I guess I need to use like a high ether or something. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I appreciate it. The FF8 series is what kind of got me where I am right now. Before that, I had only like 200 subscribers, so the FF8 series really made a big difference for me. Okay, now we get to deal with Roblon here. I'm out of MP again. As soon as I get enough, I'm going to cast Bravery. Actually, I should probably go to Bubble first. Ah, skeleton. I think I can take out just this one. Just to get it out of the way. And I get MP for killing it. Okay. This is a really annoying fight, this hunt. The boss itself is not like that hard. It's just that because of all these skeletons that are constantly spawning and its tendency to drain your MP with fear, like it's way harder than it should be. Let's get on Bravery as soon as I can. As soon as I get enough MP. I'm glad people are discovering me from the FF12 series too. That's really nice. I was hoping for that. I was hoping that the FF12 series also got some new audiences. I guess every creator probably hopes for that for every new series they make, or every new video idea. I was genuinely surprised when I saw how few solo runs of FF12 are on YouTube. Because it's something that's really well known in the community that people do all the time. Like, okay, he stopped casting magic. People do solo runs of FF12 all the time. Like, it's a really popular challenge for this game. But there's just, like, no YouTube videos of it. I don't know what's going on with that. There's the one by, what is it? RPG Challenge? What was the name of that channel? The one that was mentioned yesterday. The Vaughn No Shops Challenge. It was solo Vaughn, no shops, no, something else. No espers. That's the only one I saw. And that was, yeah, really surprising. I'm gonna bubble up. I definitely get recommended a lot of weird stuff that I have no interest in on YouTube. Sometimes YouTube will, like, pull from history of something I watched as a one-off thing, like, 10 years ago. Like a random music video I watched, and then it'll just start flooding me with suggestions based on that. I'm like, why am I getting suggestions for this? Yeah, RPG Challenge Runs. That's the name of the channel. I watched that video, too. When I was looking for related videos to this challenge, I wanted to see how common it was for people to do it. That was the one and only one I found. I also found numerous challenge runs of this game on Zephyros channel, which is how I discovered Zephyros, by the way. It was because I was doing research for this run. I wanted to see what other people were doing. And I'm glad I found his channel. I like his content a lot. But he does not do solo runs. He does, like, solo job challenges and stuff. Not solo job, mono job. Like, everybody in the party is the same job. Okay, now we can get this medallion. All of the medallions, actually. We get all 3 of them here. And this is where we learn that these 3 are spooky ghosts. They're ghost pneumo. Okay, now we gotta ditch all these skeletons. See you later. I have no more time for skeletons in my life. Okay, that's great. That is progress. The medallion portion of this quest is done. Now we have the medallions, we can go into the Necrohall of Nabudis and fight the bosses. Along with a couple hunts that I have flagged in there. Which there will be one, like, right inside the door as soon as we get there. It's like right around here, over here. There it is. Pretty sure this is the right way. Yeah, this is a crystal bug. Do I have bravery? No. Let's fix that. He's doing some damage. That's some pretty good magic there, crystal bug. Crystal bug's weak to anything, I wonder? Probably not. I wonder if it takes decent damage from magic. Not as much as just smacking it. Okay. Now we get a save point. It's nice that this is an orange one. This is a good way to get out of here if we ever need to. Although when we finish up with Chaos, we're probably going to leave through the Salikawood exit. Because there's another hunt over there. The Bray. This is not the right way. Help! I'm being chased by horses! Okay, here we are. Oh, nope, there's one more room. I was mistaken. There it is. Okay, now here we are. So I'm gonna buff up. Alright, I'm gonna say that one wasn't my fault. That was not my fault. They deliberately spawn you on top of a trap when you enter this room. Which is pretty uncool of the game developers, if you ask me. Sorry, Redis. Victim of circumstance. Our first hunt target is literally right there. You can see him on the map right now. I don't think he's very hard, though, with the Goliath. You got to see Redis get wrecked as soon as you logged in? Okay, he's immune to magic. That's stinky poo-poo. Oh, well. Let's steal from this guy. Hopefully we get a mithril. I did not get a mithril. Oh, well. I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to steal, like resetting the game or anything. I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, so the problem with this guy is that he spams gravity. Gravity actually does damage no matter how much HP you have. I guess his Aquagas are doing decent damage too. Maybe gravity is actually better than his Aquagas. They come out slower. We got a Baknami aggro too? Come on, guys. I have an idea. I think I looked up the calculation for Mist today. I think that actually is worth starting with tier 3. Unless you completely whiff like I just did. Like, even hitting, I think, 3 tier 1s is not as good as hitting 1 tier 3 in terms of the damage calculation. So, there is a reason to use tier 3. I was hoping for more than that, but oh well. Maybe this guy is harder than I remember. Alright, we need to get rid of these Baknamis. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy's magic damage is actually really high. I wonder if you can... No, I don't think you can reflect. I think it's not worth even trying. Because if I try that, then I won't be able to cure myself. I don't remember what a tier 3, or a tier 2 is worth, I mean. A tier 1 is, I think, 90, and a tier 3 is 230. So, a 3 is worth more than 3 1s. Actually, wait a minute. That's not right. 3 90s is 270. Okay, maybe my math was off. Well, no big deal. Once this Baknami's out of the way, this should be a lot easier to handle. Stop parrying me, please. I need shell to make these gravities whiff more often. At least gravity can't kill you, so I can just let that hit. It hurts a lot, but it can't kill you. I think. Assuming it works like every other Final Fantasy game. Okay, he doesn't seem to use physical attacks, so I think we're good now. Definitely a lot of magic. Okay, I'm getting lucky with these gravities. It's a lot of whiffs. I just got my first mist charge. Maybe I'll pop another one. I want to make sure that my bubble doesn't wear off, because I'll take a lot of damage if it does. Oh, wait. Wait. His magic... Oh, he doesn't have anything anymore. Okay, fine. Let's just use a quickening.
I never miss.
Okay, I got a mischarge. There we go. I got a 1 and a 2 already. That should be at least as good as the 3 I did earlier. So another thing about these is that their damage is completely random. It's like it rolls a die between 1 and whatever its base power is, and then it adds another die that's 1 in your strength. So like strength is the only thing that affects its damage. And it's just completely random. So it could do 2 damage or it could do 20,000. Like it's nonsense. I don't know why they did it that way.
Let me show you how it's done.
Wow, this is a pretty good chain right now. We're up to 6. I think it's 3 and 3, right? If by some luck I can pull off 3 level 3s after this, then we'll get the light one, Luminescence. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. At the very least, this should be a very respectable amount of damage, because that's 8 hits. And they do just add up all the hits together.
Heads up. I never miss.
Hey, I got a 3. It continues. We're up to 10 hits. Is this my record for this run?
Here she comes.
2 more of those level 3s, man. This is going to be a good one.
You're going to love this one.
Come on, another level 3.
Please.
Ah, that wasn't a 3. I did get another mischarge, though. So there's a good chance I get either another Fires of War or Tides of Fate. Because I have enough charges for them, yeah. There's another Tides of Fate. We're up to 13. We have more in this chain than this game is in the Final Fantasy lineup. Okay, that's it. Yep. 13 hits. That's going to be a good concurrence. It's not Luminescence or Black Hole, but it's like the next highest before that, I think. Maybe not. I think you might need level 3s for the snow one. I only got 1 level 3. Yeah, we got our Wind Burst. That's a good hit, though. That's got to do like 50,000 or something, right? Dang it. I didn't actually see the number because he's so tall. Oh, well. It did a good amount of damage. Not as much as the time it took, but oh well. He's using physical attacks now. That might actually be a good thing. He was doing a lot more damage to me when he was trying to hit me with his magic. Actually, he's not immune to magic anymore, or maybe he is? I could try nuking him. A lot of times, these golem-type enemies are weak to dark. He's immune still, okay. He keeps getting a magic paling. Like, he has it consistently throughout the whole fight. Okay, I assume he's going to go ultra speed now. You know what? It's been a minute since I used Berserk. Let's use Berserk. How much damage am I doing? 2,000? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, okay, okay. We're still safe. Probably now is a good time to switch. You're playing the PS2 version? I haven't played the PS2 version in a very long time. I actually really like the changes they made for the Zodiac Age, because I really like job systems. Just that is enough to make me like this version a lot. We're almost there. Getting close. I still have Bubble and Bravery. Oh, I should switch back to Berserk, huh? This should finish him off, I think. There we go. Got it. Okay. That's another hunt down. There is another one coming up, though. The speed up is very nice. For the people who have absolutely insane reflexes and can play this at ×4 speed, I'm sure that makes this game a lot... I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but it probably feels a lot better to play at ultra high speed. There's still some treasures in this zone I haven't gotten, but they're not like a huge priority. There was nothing I missed that's like really important. I think... yeah, I can just run to the next area. If I see something on the way, I'll probably open it up. Ah! Goblin attack. Okay, we should be safe to buff up here. I don't think there's new content in the Zodiac Age, but one big difference is the speed up function right here, the speed multiplier, which you just press L1 to turn it on and off, and you can change it between ×2 and ×4. That's a big difference. There's jobs, so instead of one big license board, you have 12 smaller license boards that are like based around jobs. So this is the monk one, and then this is the red mage one. And in the Zodiac Age, you can choose 2 jobs per character. I'm sure there are other important things that are different. I don't know all the differences off the top of my head. There's definitely differences in where items are. They changed where a lot of the items are. Yeah, playing this game at 4 times speed is way too fast for my old man sensibilities. I can't keep up with it. Alright, let's see. I think Death Scythe is in this zone, right? Wait. No, he's in the next one. He's in the next one. So we can just blast through this zone to where the boss is, which is right here. Take out these guys first. They're weak to ice. Makes them pretty easy. Well, see ya. Okay. Okay. Just a word of warning. This boss is not easy. This boss actually can still kill me. If I'm playing at 2 times speed at all times. So the speed that I'm playing at is twice as fast as your game will be running at. And I've gotten so used to ×2 speed that the normal speed feels like slow motion to me now. Man, okay. I'm scared of this boss, let me tell you. This is a tough one. Put on bravery, too. Jeez, fury. Okay, ready. We're about to fight the most horrifying boss in this entire game. This boss is called Fury. It has one trick that makes it extraordinarily difficult. And it might happen, but it might not, because it's a 4% chance. On every hit, of course, it's a 4% chance. There it is. There's our friend who is going to ruin our day. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is dispel this. Preferably before it sticks me with Berserk. Okay, now I think I want to go into Berserk myself. So, while I'm in Berserk, presumably it shouldn't be able to land Berserk on me. Presumably. I don't know if that's accurate. Hopefully. But you see this parry rate? Look at this. This is insane. Okay. So now, yeah, I need to heal. There's a reason I went out of my way to get the cameo belt toward the end of the last stream. It was for this boss. Because the cameo belt makes it so you can't miss attacks. And if it ever sticks Berserk on me, which it can, just with its regular attacks, I want to be able to put on the cameo belt to make it so that my attacks don't miss anymore. And then I might be able to race it. Maybe. Who knows? It also hits very hard at low HP. Okay, we need to get rid of this. This is when things go off the rails. Okay, yeah, that's important to get rid of. So, one kind of interesting thing about this boss is that it uses a Bacchus wine to make itself Berserk right now. It will keep spamming Bacchus wine over and over again to make sure it always has it. So, if you're playing with a full party, you could actually have one person just casting Dispel over and over again to make it always try and Berserk itself. And then it won't use any other actions. But I don't have that luxury, because if I do that, I won't be able to attack it. There it is. Oh my god, I think I'm dead. I don't have enough time to kill it. I'm dead. I mean, I could put on the cameo belt, but it's too little too late. I didn't get a chance to heal and put up bubble. This is why I'm afraid of this boss. What's happening there is, unlike other status effects, Berserk is not blocked by Ribbon. And I'm guessing the reason for that is because it's considered a good status in this game, so Ribbon doesn't block it. But I don't want to be hit with Berserk. If I get hit with Berserk, I can't heal myself anymore, and it hits very hard. So, yep, that might happen a couple times. I really am afraid of this boss. That was not a meme at all. This boss is hard. Off we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, a lot of the enemies around here have high evasion. These guys, the Beknami, have pretty high evasion. They are weak to ice, though. So, if you got magic, that'll do the trick. So one thing I can do with Bunny Man here is if I have Mist available when it tries to use Berserk there, I could try and Mist it down, because I don't think it has a very high HP pool. So I might try that this time. Maybe I can get it lower. I was hoping to get it kind of like right before critical HP before doing that. But I might be able to get it even from like half. Alright, trying again. It starts with its buffs, so I need to dispel. Okay. Yeah, and since it's using Time Requiem, I don't want to take the ribbon off yet. I could also... Because it looked like I was missing a lot, even with Berserk up. So even though I was hitting faster, I was missing so often that it wasn't necessarily worth it. So maybe I'll just try putting on the cameo belt, which should make it so I don't miss. And then I just need to watch for Time Requiem. That was a good combo. I need to make sure I'm high HP. He's gonna use Hero's March. Yep. Dispel that. And then I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna mist him here. What am I missing? Oh, all the stuff from the ribbon. That's right. I should be fine. Let's just mist. Oops. Let's hope this works.
Please.
I got a really lucky one on Goliath. Let's see if I get another lucky mist chain on Fury, where I really need it. I didn't need it on Goliath.
You're going to love this one. Heads up. I never miss.
Hey, there we go. Another... I got a level 3. I don't know if this thing's weak to any magic. It might be worth trying to blow it up with dark. It doesn't have, like, reflect or anything. Well, I just skipped over a mischarge. Okay, I still got it. I skipped over a mischarge on accident. Yep, okay. We got 6 this time. Let's see how much damage it does. It adds the concurrence damage on top of it, too. This one is Torrent. I think that's like the level 2. Maybe it's level 3. That was 8,000 damage? Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm kind of mad about that. I'm going to make sure my buffs stay up before I lose the opportunity to do that. Since he only uses physical attacks now, I don't need to use Shell as much. Although Shell probably protects against the Berserk. Oh, my protect didn't actually go off. Well, I guess I'll do it now. Since I'm using the cameo belt instead of the ribbon, I should probably use regen as well. Because my I've stopped casting regen because the ribbon does it automatically, but I'm not wearing the ribbon. Almost there, almost there. One more Kiraga. Oh, well, never mind that. Okay, it's a race. I think I'm gonna lose, though. Oh, I got him! It worked! The fact that he stopped to use a Bacchus's wine right before he died, that was peak. Thank you, stupid rabbit, for wasting your turn. Also, they try to make him look all cute when he dies. We know the truth. That thing's a monster. That's the hard part. We're done with the hard part. Yeah, it's crying as it dies. The other one of the two is not at all as difficult as that. Humbaba. He's not that bad. Alright, so we're going to have to chill here for a second. I can't move until this berserk wears off. I'll go ahead and put the ribbon back on. At least I'll get some HP back. There's a treasure over there. You can see the trap that's underneath it. Okay, I was real nervous about this boss. The other thing I'm nervous about is the next hunt that we're going to run into, the Death Scythe. That one's not easy either, so we'll see how that goes. It's not easy because he has instant death attacks. And we all know how instant death goes. How's everyone's night? Okay, Balthier's not berserk anymore. Golden Axe. Someone was asking for Golden Axe. There you go. There's Golden Axe. Oh no, they're asking for Golden Sun. Golden Axe is not an RPG. Golden Axe is a beat-em-up, huh? It's a beat-em-up for Sega Genesis, right? Or what is it? What's it called outside of the US? The Mega Drive? Is that right? Was it only called the Genesis in the US? Or North America, probably. I bet in Canada it's probably called the same thing. There was a treasure. Let's go see what that was. Where is it? What am I looking at here? Oh, it's here it is. A knot of rust. All right. You know what? I actually am not that sad to see that. I need more knots of rust. I always need more. All right. This is where the Death Scythe is. So I actually want to kind of zone out and back in. So what we need to do here is we need to lower our HP to 10%. Yeah, Golden Sun is the RPG. I always get it confused with Golden Axe, just the title, not the actual game. But yeah, Golden Sun's the RPG. Golden Axe is a beat-em-up game. I don't want regen. I need to take off regen. I've been to the secret shop. It didn't have anything I needed. I know where it is. It's in the corner in this room, actually. I know exactly what corner it is, so if I wanted to go visit, I could. I don't remember exactly what it had, but it wasn't anything I needed at that moment. Right now, we're looking to lure a hunt, and the hunt requires that we be dropped to 10% HP. So after these two guys bash us to like 20-ish%, I'll kill one of them, and then we'll see if the guy comes out. See, siphoning my MP is not cool. I don't like that. Okay, so now it's just this one. Let's see. I think we're getting close. They're so weak, though. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Yeah, I'm back out of orange HP. You're not doing a great job there, buddy. I should just dispel myself. But I kind of want to have buffs up ready for when the hunt shows up. Because it's hard. It's not easy. Is the shop random? I'll go check it out again if you want me to. Okay, I should be close. Should be close. 875. It's also, like, not guaranteed when you hit 10% HP that it comes out, which is stupid, but... This has got to be close to 10%. My bubble wore off, so 10% is 592. So I got to be below 592. Unless I cast bubble. Probably shouldn't do that. I should put... No, because physical attacks are what's doing the most damage here. The only thing that's still on is regen, which is causing me problems. Yeah, the location is up here in this corner. It's like that top little peninsula over there. It's in the corner over there. Can you please hurry this along, guys? I'm going to take out this imp. I think the zombie's likely to do more. Okay, I'm getting nervous now. I think I want to start buffing up. There it is, there it is. It's coming. Time to heal. I can see it spawning. Okay. Now we need to take out this zombie, because I don't want to be fighting two things at once. I just gotta hope it doesn't cast death on me while I'm fighting. Oh, I'm so stupid. The reason I had regen was because of the ribbon. Okay, bubble, and then let's try and beat this guy. So this is our next hunt, Death Scythe. He's a problem. Let's see if we can steal from him. Oh, I got a book. I think that's one of its good items. I want the ribbon. If it uses like Doom or anything like that, Doom is blocked by the ribbon. Death is not, but Doom is. I might want to miss this guy too. I'm just so nervous about instant death effects. Okay, it just put up a physical paling. That's not amazing. It also lowered all my MP to 0. Also not amazing. Okay, Doom is fine. I'm going to use a... I don't have many high ethers. I'm going to use an ether. I can probably do some damage with Cure while I wait out the paling. Not much, but it's something. See, Doom is fine. You can use Doom all day. I don't care about that. I also can't hurt it with Mist, as long as it has a physical paling, I think. So I need to wait for that to go away. I don't know if Bravery helps with Mist. It might, because Mist damage is based on your strength. I don't know if Bravery directly increases your strength or not. I've got 2 Mist charges, not quite, almost. Now I do. I have 2 Mist charges now. I heard the little noise. Yeah, Doom is fine. Go ahead. Use Doom. I don't give a crap. Okay. It's no longer immune to physical damage. I'm going to wait a little bit longer before I use the mist. Oh, no, it's casting death. Okay, it missed. Death missed. We're okay.
I never miss.
I'm so nervous about these dang instant death effects.
Here she comes.
Here she comes. Okay, that was not amazing. Oh well. Hopefully I can finish the job before I die. I have a bad feeling about this. These death spells. It is at low HP, but my last mist chain did such pathetic damage. Yeah, that was not great. He's casting death again. And there it is. Oh my god. Come on with that. And he's such a pain to spawn, too. I really hate this hunt. Obviously, it's not nearly as bad if you're in a party. Because you could just use the other two members to bash the one member and get them to 10%. And then they're still at full life, so it's no big deal. And then instant death effects are not nearly as debilitating if you're in a party. Okay, you. Hit me. And I'm going to take off the ribbon. Remove. And I'm going to dispel myself. There it is. Okay. Hit me. Disable is not amazing. I'm a little bit nervous about that, actually. Let's put the ribbon back on real quick. I didn't realize they would use disable. I am very likely to die. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Zone, zone, zone. Ah, disable. If I take off the ribbon, I'm still below 10%. So I could just sit here at 10% HP. And then when I zone in, maybe he'll just be there. Hopefully. That's the theory that I have going. I'm already below 10%, so should be good now. Even with bubble, it just doubles what I've already got, which is 10%, so should be fine. And then I just cast Kiraga when I enter. Yeah, there he is. So I got Kiraga. I'll probably do that again, and I want to put the ribbon on. Okay, he just annulled me, which is annoying. But beating up these imps should help me get my MP back. This actually, I just thought about this. I got the autosave when I was at less than 10% HP, so it should be a lot easier for me to spawn this guy from now on, because I'll just enter this room and already be at the appropriate level I need to be. Unfortunately, those imps will also still be there, but oh well. We just saw how easy it was to beat them. Okay, he's got the paling again. We gotta wait that out. Hope there's no death. I'll just keep all my buffs topped up. Unless he uses a null, which is very uncool. Yeah, and the only way to get MP back while he has the paling is an ether. Once the paling wears off, I'll use Bravery. There's no point in using it now because it doesn't last very long. I don't want to get pushed out of the room. This fight is kind of unreasonably difficult for just being a regular hunt. Yeah, palings are annoying. It's only a physical paling, I think, so if you were to use a mage, you could fight through it. Okay, the paling's off. It just... The fact that he uses a null and there's only me, so my MP pool, if it goes away... No, don't hit... Okay. If my MP pool goes away, that's it, right? Please stop casting death. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. It seems like he spams death. Like, I don't know if that's just bad luck or if he actually just starts spam casting death at a certain HP level. But he was just casting death back to back to back. Okay. I spawned in the room with them. Oh, I need to put my ribbon on. Oh, stupid me. There goes all my MP. While I still have this enemy to fight, I'll get my MP back pretty quickly. Okay. Now we buff up and then try this again and hope we don't die to death. I could... No, I don't really have anything that will reliably hurt him that badly. Like, there's Knots of Rust, right? But physical attacks will do more damage than Knots of Rust more reliably. If I had a Dark Energy, I might be tempted to use it on a fight such as this. But I don't have a Dark Energy, and I don't have a charged up Dark Matter. My Dark Matter wouldn't do that much. So it's not really worth it. It's not worth using on this. I would rather use it on Chaos. So I just gotta hope to get lucky and do like a good mist chain when it's close to dying. A good chunk of MP right now. Climbed out of the hole after he used a null on me. Yeah, I'm fine with Doom. Okay, there's this paling, and there's a null. So annoying. Alright. Reapply buffs. At least he's not spam casting death yet. Maybe he doesn't until after his paling falls. Maybe that's what triggers it. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of MP, so I can't really cast Curaga that much. I can do it a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, this is a place that's like covered in mist, so just running around in circles gives you a lot of MP back. Maybe I can beat him this way. Let's see. Again, I can't mist until the paling wears off. But it should wear off somewhat soon. Let's see if it's HP or his paling wearing off that triggers him casting death. It's got to be HP, actually. Okay, he's casting Doom now. Doom is fine. I don't give a crap about Doom.
Please. My regards. Let me show you how it's done.
Fingers crossed for a good one this time. I don't want to get walled by this random hunt. I could just skip it for now, but I mean, I gotta beat it eventually.
I never miss.
And it's gonna be as difficult later as it is now. There's nothing that protects against instant death. I'm not gonna get that much stronger in my damage output. Okay, well, here we go. Time to see if I get lucky. I think Curaga might outdamage physical attacks now. Damn it. Oh my god. That was close. I think one more Curaga might have finished him off. This is a very tedious battle. Oh, I keep forgetting to reapply my ribbon. Chronos tier. There it is. There. Oh, no, that was Doom, not Annul. Doom and Annul look very similar. I think they're just colors. Color shifted. What? Another one came in here. Why? Yeah, there goes my MP. I just leveled up. Level 59. That one's a prime number. We found that out last time. Yeah, you can cast Doom all you want, buddy. You can cast Doom 50 times. I do not care. As long as you don't cast Death. Alright, we're going into DPS mode. Stop teleporting! It's not necessary. You're teleporting like 2 feet away. You're just being annoying for no reason. Okay, there's the paling. Alright, we're gonna try spam casting Curaga this time. My theory is that he doesn't go into death mode until after the paling drops, but I might be wrong about that. If I am wrong about that, then there's a good chance I die. Oh well. Okay, let's just cure him. Probably heal myself. I have 2 mischarges now. Okay, he's getting close to critical. Okay, now he's critical HP. He hasn't cast Death a single time yet. And he still has the Paling, actually. Oh, there it is. There's Death. Let's see if I survive this one. Nope. Oh. I'm gonna let Vaughn die too. I have to let it happen. Alright. Oh my god. That was a close one. I think one more Kiraga would have done it. That time I didn't survive a single death. That was the first death. These guys are weak to wind, I think, which is not that useful to me because I don't have any good wind spells. Kiraga specifically has a really long queue time. So casting things after Kiraga always takes a while, which is why it's a good idea to reset the queue. Bravery would be good here. I could try berserking a little bit. I don't know if it will do the job or not, but it might be enough of a difference that I can kill him before he gets me with death. That would require waiting at the paling without doing damage, though, because it is HP, it looks like, where he starts using death. Low HP. After he casts, like, Doom or something, I'll try stealing. Oh, no, of course. Of course. Okay. I'm gonna try stealing from him. I've been neglecting to do that all these attempts, although it hasn't mattered since we haven't won. Oh. Steal, apparently, he's also immune to. That's fun. Okay, fine. Fine game. Well, we're just going to be sitting here for a minute. These guys sure are creepy looking. This is good character design right here. Very nice looking monster. As soon as the paling drops, I'm going to use Bravery and then equip my Berserker Bracers. then we're just gonna pray. Pray to survive death. I mean, that's really all I can do. Okay, here it goes. See, he does... Okay. Oh my gosh. He does start casting death as soon as his paling drops. So it's both? He does both. He has low HP, he starts casting death, and when his paling goes down, he starts casting death. My god. This is the worst. Now that I'm in this menu, put on ribbon. Okay. At least, the nice thing about this is that I did find a way to get around his, like, 10% HP thing by having the autosave already at 10% HP. So I don't have to worry about trying to force myself to get low HP again. That was a really annoying part of spawning this guy. But the fact that he's still reliably killing me is really bad. I don't think a Mist Chain is going to do enough damage to kill him above half HP. I think it would only be doable if he's, like, right about to die. Yeah, so no matter what, I gotta get to this part the hard way. My bubble wore off? That's fine, I'll just reapply all my buffs. It's 22, of course. 22. Alright, we're gonna do the cure spam again. It does 4,000-ish damage, which is pretty good. It's a good solid chunk of his HP. He just dodged that. See, that's also really annoying that he can teleport out of my spells. I think there's a robe that increases your cure potency. I wish I had that. I don't have that. I don't have the white robe, and I don't have the black mask. Those are two items I'm missing. I don't know where they are. Because the opposite ones, the white mask and the black robes, were both here. They were both in this dungeon. Okay, maybe I wait right about here. He's pretty low life. I'll cast Bravery now, so that it's already up and ready. And then put on the Berserker Bracers and just wait for things to happen. Obviously, I want to switch back when he starts casting Doom. Come on. Win. Win. Okay. I don't know what I could possibly be doing better. It's just I'm losing the dice roll every time. This isn't even what I'm here for. Like, again, like, if I don't beat him now, when am I going to? I have to do it at some point, and it's not going to get easier later. I got pretty close that time, too. A mischain probably would have done it. I was just hoping to win the race with Berserk. Annoying bastard. I don't even have bravery up. I might be tempted to try and berserk down his HP before the paling to get him a little bit lower. See if I can get him a little bit lower before he uses the paling. Yeah, let's see if that works out. Obviously, if he starts casting Doom, I have to swap it back off. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay. Let it be known he can also use stop on his attacks. No. Well, this at least should be fine. I won't die to this. I just have to sit here for a while it wears off. There, it didn't even last that long. This is the most annoying hunt ever. Like, it's probably not nearly as bad for a party. I think it's probably not even a threat. It's just really annoying for a solo player. Yeah, I was really expecting the bunny to be a problem, but I think it's because I already knew what to do with him. With this thing, it really is just a roll of the dice. I have nothing else I can do. I could have cast Kiraga last time when I was berserking. I don't know if that would have been fast enough. I think one more Kiraga, maybe two. He hasn't annulled me for a while. He probably will soon, but... I think I can afford to do one more. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. He's not in yellow HP yet. He's close, though. Okay, well, there goes my MP. I'm going to go ahead and use an ether. Because I need to heal up and stuff. I need to buff up and heal up. I'll try a mischain again. Definitely a mischain. Feels like it would be a good idea. Okay. Now we wait. I should get my second bar. There it is. There it is, okay. Mischain right now. Before he starts casting death.
I never miss.
And then as soon as it ends, I'll probably start casting Kiraga on him. Just gotta hope that that is enough damage to finish him off before he insta-kills me. God damn it. That was a terrible mischain. Hold on. I have a plan. Do I have enough time? Let's see.
I never miss.
Okay. Do over. 3 level 1s is enough for concurrence at least. That's something.
I never miss.
Obviously, I would like more. Nope. Okay, we're just going to cast Kiraga after this. One more? One more? Am I gonna race his cast timer? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, that wasn't enough. This is it. Okay, I didn't die. I didn't die. I survived death. He's got to be at like 1%. No, come on. Die. Ah, thank God I got him. Ah. Death Scythe, you're the worst. See, I was complaining about this guy earlier. That's why. That's why I was complaining about him. Okay, he's finally done. Okay. Where's the dang zone? There it is. Now we can just blow past this area. We're done here. This is actually where Chaos is, but we're not ready to fight him yet. So I'm just going to blow past, go to the next area. Okay, that is one less horrible headache to deal with. I'm pretty sure this Humbaba down here is not that threatening. It's kind of easy, so we should be fine. These guys are weak to dark, so I'm just going to blast them. Enemies that are weak to dark are going to have a bad time against a red mage. Hey, got my level 59 again. Okay. Buff up first. I did technically autosave when I entered this area. Also, I autosaved right after I beat him to make sure that I would have it. I guess... no, actually, the autosave would persist even through, like, power outages and stuff, so I should be good. It is recorded in the annals of history. Here we go. Door of Horrors. Medallion of Bravery. I'm pretty sure this guy is not nearly as difficult as Fury. So we should be fine. And then we have just enough time to beat Chaos. I can't believe it took an entire stream to get to Chaos. That is crazy. Yes, I don't think the PS2 version has autosaves. I don't even think the Zodiac version has autosaves. That was new to the Zodiac age. The International Zodiac job system, I don't think that one has autosaves. But yeah, the Zodiac age has autosaves. Big scary behemoth with a big sword. Let's see what he's got. A Beast Lord hide. That sounds pretty cool. Very nice. Alright, I mean, I'm not going to let you keep that, man. Oh, if I remember right, this guy loves buffing himself. So he's just going to cast buffs over and over and over again. Being as annoying as humanly possible. Whoops. That was dumb. Ribbon. There we go. The only reason it's a problem is because accessory you can't get with optimize. This guy has a lot of HP, which is annoying. But he doesn't do that much damage. I assume whatever special status effect he has on his attacks is blocked by Ribbon. So he's just really not nearly as threatening as Fury was. counterattacks looks like. I'm going to go ahead and start buffing up again. I know my buffs are going to wear off soon. I do like that Protect Shell and Bubble you can preemptively cast before they wear off, and it'll overwrite. That's very nice. It's very handy. Same with Bravery, actually, I think. But it does not work with Libra, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. And it doesn't work with regen that the ribbon gives. I think that the ribbon's regen is stronger than the one you can get by casting it. We'll see what he does at 50%. The Fury used its buff, its big buff, the thing that gives it like a million things. And then it used its Bacchus Wine at 50%. So it was a big phase change. I don't know if this guy has an equivalent or not. So far, it doesn't look like he's that big of a deal. He didn't seem to do anything at 50%. I imagine at very low HP, he probably rages and gets really fast and does a lot of physical damage. I'm up to 2 mischarges again, so I could probably mischain him down at that point. But because this battle is taking so long, my buffs are wearing off. Well, the fortunate thing is this is the last fight I need to do before we can go get Chaos. So we can just head straight over there and fight him after this. And that fight is annoying, but I think I should be able to do it. That was a good combo. 5 hits. Yeah, I'll probably mischain when he's really low. I don't want to have to fight through in rage. There's a proper way to do everything. Does this mean that Balthier's a ninja? Is he canonically a ninja in this game? Because he uses Kagebunshi no Jutsu. This is Suiton right here. This move is Suiton. Fires of War is Katon. Oh, I got one more hit in. That one was close. I almost missed it. Yeah, the only reason he's a machinist is because he starts with a gun license. But that just means he was born in the USA. Everyone in the US has a gun license. Didn't get that one. Alright. How was this? Enough to kill you, hopefully? Not even close. God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta fight down the rest of this HP. Actually, let's see how much damage Darka does to him. 4,000. Alright, that's not bad. Oh, but I do 3,000 with my pole swipes. Yeah. No reason to waste. It's true, I can confirm. I am technically an American citizen, so are my children. We all have gun licenses just as part of the process. That's a lie, I don't have a gun license. I wouldn't even be able to own a gun now if I wanted to, which I don't, because Japan does not allow guns. There you go. He's a little guy now. And here comes the... from the top rope, the sword. How come these two bosses get these, like, fancy death animations that are funny? No other bosses do. Yeah, so he was kind of a joke. I don't know why he's so much easier than Fury. I can't imagine he's difficult for a party. Fury has such high evasion, probably a party would still have trouble with him. Although you can exploit his AI by casting Dispel over and over in the second half. Because he just spams Bacchus Wine. Let's just pick this up. This is also equipment, I think. Scathe mote, never mind. But I might actually need that. You can't use attacks against Chaos. But I think he also has like high, like almost every element he's immune to. So using non-elemental spells is the way to beat him. And Scathe is a good one. That'll get the job done. So, well, let's take this guy out because I can. You made a huge mistake being weak to dark. Okay. Now we will run to the next area where chaos awaits. I can't believe how long this took. I don't think it counts as a zone. So I'm going to buff and then like force the autosave by zoning out and back in. So I don't have to rebuff just in case I lose. I don't know if I will. I mean, there are things that can kill me. I won't use Bravery though, because Bravery doesn't last very long. Alright. I'm just gonna avoid these guys. Let's go inside. It's Esper time. This will be our first tier 3 Esper. The tier 3 Espers are Chaos, Ultima, and Zodiark only, I think. I don't think there's another one. Maybe Famfrit. I'm not sure about that. But Famfrit was not that difficult. I don't think he's supposed to be either because he's a story boss. Okay, so we're going to want to try and blast his little minions here. So, one of them's weak to thunder. Let's see. No, one of them's weak to fire. This one. So I got rid of one already. That's done. So one of them was weak to water. So where is water? I have aqua. This one. Unfortunately, aqua sucks. So it's going to take me several casts to kill that. But, oh well. What can you do? Yeah, that did almost no damage. That is so bad. $600 on that one. At least they're spamming silence. That's actually really convenient because it can't hit me. Let's see if I can kill this fire one before I need to heal again. Since they're spamming silence, I might have a chance. 2 more, maybe? I'm gonna heal. I don't like leaving it up to chance. Okay, fire's down. Now it's arrow, I believe, is the next one I need for the earth guy. And this one does quite a bit more damage than aqua. I don't know why. It's only a difference of 1 MP, but it does a lot more damage. Okay, earth guy is now down. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Not dead. Let's cast bubble before things go really horribly. A face stone? That seems pretty good. I don't think I need protect. Alright, so what are we going to do with this thing? I could try Shades of Black. Let's see how that does. Nope. The problem with this one is it's weak to earth, which I don't have any spell that does earth damage. So we just gotta hope. I could use Knots of Rust. But Shades of Black might be just as likely to kill it as a Knot of Rust. I got sap on it. Yeah, that was good. That was bio. That put sap on both of them. So yeah, it should die to sap now. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. I'm going to go ahead and buff up fully, because he does start attacking with physical attacks at some point, I think. I want to make sure all my stuff is ready. I could use Soul Eater. Do I have Soul Eater? Did I forget to buy Soul Eater? I think I forgot to use, or buy Soul Eater. Well. Oh well. What can you do? Yeah, the sap proc was pretty lucky. It hit both of them too. Oh, I just healed them. Dang it. Okay, new plan. Shades of Black is a bad idea. I'm gonna mist. Why not? I accidentally did it on the elemental, but at least that'll guaranteed kill the elemental. That's 3, so that'll be a concurrence, so Chaos should take some damage too. Hey, there's Element of Treachery. See, his hand motions even kind of look like ninjutsu. I think especially an Element of Treachery, though. It looks like he's doing ninjutsu. Okay, that was not good. This should definitely kill the elemental, and then do a little chunk of damage to Chaos. And then I think it's time to start spamming Knots of Rust. Which is why I'm glad I collected all those Knots of Rust at the beginning of the day today. Okay, let's buff up. I want to make sure Bubble is active, because Bubble's the most important buff for this. And actually, during this, if I'm going to be using Knots of Rust, I want to use this equipment, the Gigas chestplate and stuff, because that gives me way more max HP. Alright. Knots of Rust should be right at the bottom of the list. Yeah. I think it's actually fast enough that I don't need to reset, do I? Oh, it would be faster if I did. I don't think my weapon matters a whole lot. He's doing a lot of damage to me. Okay. Now let's put those pieces back on. Come on, Knots of Rust. Don't fail me now. That was a 14,000 hitter. That was a good one. That was 7,000. Also not bad. I'm gonna do a couple more probably before I need to heal. Okay, I'm gonna heal now. The black robes also have really high magic defense, so that that helps quite a bit in surviving his attacks. I'm gonna make sure my buffs are up. I need to keep Bubble up, but Protect and Shell help quite a bit too. He's almost half dead. Almost. Does he not have like a super attack? Also, what does Whirlwind actually do? It doesn't do any damage. Alright, let's start doing some Knots of Rust again. Yeah, I lose quite a bit of defense swapping to this, so I need to be kind of careful. But I get a lot more HP, which is good for the Knots of Rust. I'm down to 20. They're not hitting that well anymore. They were doing pretty well for a while there. Oh, he's doing something. Is this Eroja? That wasn't that bad. It could be worth trying the dark matter, but maybe after he's a little lower and I've done more Knots of Rust first. Another 14,000 hit would be nice. Come on, game. Not yet. The Scathe mote is also an option. I have other motes too I can use. Dang, I am really not hitting well with these. I think this is the last one, and then I'm going to heal. Okay. Well, he's getting lower. I don't know what Whirlwind does. Yeah, that's a weird one. Doesn't seem to hurt. Firga, uh-oh. Well, that's not amazing, but I'll have to get over it. I probably will get some of my MP back when I'm using these motes. I can always use an elixir if it comes down to it. Oh, there was a 14,000. That was good. Okay, that's a big solid chunk. And another 4,000. Okay. Oh, he's using Eroja. Last time this didn't hurt that badly, but I don't have my good equipment on this time. Yeah, I survived. It does more damage when I'm using this bad equipment. Maybe it's like magic resist or something. Running out of Knots of Rust. Did get some of my MP back here. And I'm getting quite a bit back from getting smacked. Still does 0 when I have my good equipment on. Heal one more time. Okay, and then swap to my HP equipment. I only have a few more of these Knots of Rust, and then we're going to have to use the Dark Matter and hope it works. And then like the Scathe mote, and I have a couple other motes I can use. Worst comes to worst. Actually, I don't know what worst comes to worst. I don't know what I'll be able to do. I can put my good equipment on now. Because Dark Matter's damage is already set. 35k, that's pretty good. Now let's try the Scathe mode. There. Okay, yeah, 35k on a Dark Matter. That's not bad. That took like 30 knots of rust to get that far, but yeah. Okay, it took an entire 3-hour stream session, but I got Chaos, guys. I got it done. That was a bit of a big deal. Took a long time. And this stream, I think, is exactly where I want to end part 4's video, just in terms of, like, time. So I guess ending part 4 with beating Chaos is not too bad. Let's go check this out. Or no, maybe this is the first part of part 5. I don't remember. We'll figure it out when we get there. So, now we're going to head out of here. Make sure I get to the exit without dying. This would be an unfortunate time to die. After that grueling battle. Those two are just barely not close enough together to both get hit. The Humbaba, yeah, the Humbaba dies by the sword squishing it. He turns into a cute little guy and then he gets squished by his own sword. Poor man. Oh, that's right. I need to check what I get for this. I don't remember what it was. Something good, though. What do I get for Chaos again? Oh, yeah. Some white magic that I don't need. I mean, I could use Holy, maybe? I'll pick it up. I don't actually have Holy yet, but I'm sure I'll get it at some point. And then... Was I right about this one? Yeah, this is Ultima Blade, which I also don't have. Exodus over here gets some heavy armor, so I might pick up the Exodus license. And that will allow me to buy these heavy armor when I get around to buying the armor itself. And nothing else is really screaming at me to buy right this second, so we'll wait. Let's see how the summon menu looks. Yeah, only tier 3 is Chaos. A lot of tier 2s. Is Belias the only tier 1 summon in the game? Oh, I just haven't unlocked the other ones. Mateus and Dramalek, I'm guessing. I just never got around to actually unlocking the license for them. I gotta kill these guys because they're so easy. They're so weak. They go down in 2 spellcasts. Good XP, good license points, good items. Easy prey. I guess the Baknamis are pretty easy if you use ice magic on them, but the problem is they gang up on you, and they can kill you really fast. Redis has been KO'd for like an hour and a half. Did anyone else forget that he's even supposed to be here? Okay, and now as we zone out to the Silica Wood, We are free of the horrible zone, and look, there's another hunt. Just waiting for us to go whoop its ass. This one is weak sauce. The only thing it does is it uses invert. I just need to be prepared for that, but otherwise it's not very hard. Yeah, I don't care too much about bleed. Although, I guess if it uses invert when I'm bleeding, that's not great. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's awkward. Oh well. I guess we're just gonna be stuck with sap for a second. Okay. I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm not dead. As long as he doesn't invert again. Yep, there it goes. Easy victory. That's one more hunt on the list. Done. Man, I was really hoping to even have time to go, like, turn in all these hunts that we did, but Death Scythe ate up a lot of time. Fury ate up a little bit of time. How are we doing on hunts here? So these 3 are all complete. So we're up to 20. We got a couple complete over here. It's 22. And then these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 29 done. Out of, I think, 45, right? 45 is the number? Something like that. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it makes sense, but if you have the ribbon on, you can't cure sap. Okay. Now we just got to get to the orange crystal, and we're out of here. Should be close by. Yeah, just through here. I like how I have the overlay map on and I still have to like stop and open the map to see where I'm going. Alright, let's go turn in the horsey first. He was in Musfor and High Waist. This was very productive. Got a lot of hunts done. You killed the Brag. Here, your reward. A caliper. Okay, see ya, dude. Now we go to Nalbina, and I think everything else was in Nalbina. Was there anything else that we flagged on the way there? I don't think so. We got... Wait, was it this guy? No. This guy. Which one was this? Oh, the Death Scythe. Oh, you better give me something real good, buddy. Apparently, it's like a side quest with that Seek there, but it automatically completes just for doing all the hunts, so... The bonga that was the brag. You've slain Goliath. Tell me everything about it. This guy's also involved with Jovi. This guy really just wants to keep coming over and running away whenever he sees me. Save the Queen and Einherjarium. Is Save the Queen decent? I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Based on where it was in the menu. Save the Queen. Oh, 92. Actually, that's pretty high. But it's in Great Swords 2? There's not that many Great Swords, are there? This one down here is Great Swords 3 for Ultima Blade. And then there's also Excalibur on Red Mage. Oh, Ragnarok. Does Red Mage get Excalibur? Oh, I can use Save the Queen as Red Mage. I don't know what this Esper is. It's probably Ultima, if I had to guess. The only ones I'm missing are Ultima and Zodiark. Oh, Hashmal and Famfrit, too. I need to get. There's also Steel over here. I don't know what that's from. Alright, we got one more guy over here. Hey there, Jovi. Everyone calls out to Jovi. A giant's helmet. And a mithril. I need mithril. That's a big one. Let me see. Is that Red Mage equipable? It is. Hey. Let's grab that and see if it's actually any good. Well, it's not better than the white mask. Okay, it gives some strength. But it's worse on magic resist. So, you're telling me Ultima unlocks for Red Mage 2 of the lower level greatswords, but Chaos unlocks the better greatsword, and I think there's an even better one. Yeah, this one. I think this one, though, it might be Zodiark for this one. But Ultima gives worse greatswords than Chaos does. That seems very strange. But I'm not the one who designed the license board. So they never do explain why Carrot is an undead. It's a Jovi. Alright, what do we get from her? Stink bombs? Cool, thanks. Is that all the hunts here? I think that is. Is that the end of the Jovi quest? Is there some way to finish it? Like, is Jovi waiting somewhere for me? Is that Jovi? It is. Snarf? Boo 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 whee! Oh, I guess you like Vaughn a lot, even though Balthier did all the work. Aw, the guy who saved him was Rex. Well, isn't that nice? Jovi likes Rex, and now he likes Vaughn, too. Give me something good. A knot of rust to replace the 30 I used. Thanks. An elixir, though, that's pretty nice. I also used an elixir on Death Scythe. Actually, yeah, I did. I did use an elixir on Death Scythe, on the one where I killed it. Okay, we are officially done with that. Now, I think that's all the hunts that were flagged and completed. So, we just gotta take out all these ones that I haven't even flagged yet. This one is one I want to get done with. Fafnir could be doable. These guys are probably not too bad. This, like, whole section through here. I don't know about Death Gaze. That might be a tough one. We'll see. These three are probably not too bad. Lindworm. Oh, I've done Overlord before. It's not hard at all. I mean, it's strong, but I can beat it. Actually, let's check out the Sky Pirates Den. Do I got anybody new? Carrot. We got Carrot. Rex is over here. I think that might be it for new ones. I think I had most of these. Trickster I had from quite a few times ago. Okay. Well, that'll do it. Okay. Well, where are we in terms of game completion? So, we've still got a lot of hunts left. Actually, I should... Alright, I wanted to end, but we can go just a little bit longer. I'm going to go pop into Rabanastre and see if I ranked up. I think I might have, because I'm pretty sure I'm higher than 24 now, and 24 was ranking up. So we'll go see if there's anything new, anything impressive to pick up here. And then I'll call it for today. But yeah, we need to kind of take stock on what's left to do. Obviously, the big elephant in the room is Ultima, and I need to do Ultima, and I want to probably start working on that next time. But there's still plenty of hunts left. Winged boots, equip float. That's awesome. I'm going to buy that. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. I'm going to keep that. Because I don't have any other way to use float except float motes, which I apparently don't have any because I didn't have any when I did trial mode the other day. So that's my only way to give float when we fight Hashimal. I don't think Hashimal is going to be that tough, but I mean, it would be nice to have a way to mitigate his attacks. All right, Mont Blanc, Paragon of Justice, yep. High Arcana, okay. High Guardian, cool. An Imperial Soul. Yep, defeated all these bosses. Money, money, money. Defeated the Fury. I got a Bacchus's Wine. I have 8 espers. A nugget of gem steel. I don't think... Oh, there is a new one. Ancient Man of Mystery. Uh-oh. I know what this one is. Uh-oh. Dare I flag this one? Alright, yeah, this is Mont Blanc, so I get to flag it right away. A certain sword has been stolen. Now, I think it's just the last encounter that's, like, really hard. So I could probably do, like, the first couple encounters. And steal pieces of the Genji set. Although I can't equip any of them. But I might switch jobs at some point. Who knows? And then I might be able to use them then. So I'm going to make sure that I don't miss out on those Genji pieces. Alright. 32 to rank up. Okay. So how are we doing on that? So yeah, this 20... There's 22, and then this was 7, so that's 29. And then we could probably knock out these 3 easy. So that would bring it up to 32. Is that what he said? 32? That seems doable to get the next rank. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to do Gilgamesh. As far as I know, Gilgamesh is extremely hard. I'll try him. I don't think I'm going to end my run without at least attempting him. But, yeah, I don't know when we're going to get around to that. Ultima is next on the list. So I'm going to say right now, next stream, which is going to be next Saturday, I'm going after Ultima. That's the big one. That's what we're doing next. So, be prepared for that. It might take some time to get through the Great Crystal, so don't worry about getting here on time, because the Great Crystal is going to take a while. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Diablos and Viral are probably doable. Let's see. These 3 are definitely doable. This is Viral. This is Linworm. This is Overlord. Those are all doable. I don't know about Death Gaze. I'll try it. Diablos should be fine. Pisca Demon should be fine. Wild Marlboro is probably fine. Catoblepas. Fafnir, maybe. We'll see. We'll try Fafnir. Yeah, and then I think I can do this one too. I can do Bagamnon. I don't know about Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is 2 ranks higher than Bagamnon, so... Although, wait. Carrot was also rank 7. And Carrot was easy prey. The only thing that got me with Carrot is, like, it enraged at low HP. So who knows? I may be capable of doing rank 7s, but it could be that Carrot is just a particularly weak rank 7. Okay, well, I am going to probably try some things and see what I can and can't do over the course of the week. But I will keep Ultima a surprise. I'm going to not practice Ultima. So we'll see if I can beat her live in real time. But hopefully I can, because I really need those swiftness nodes. Alright, that's it for today, everyone. I'm a little overtime. So we did what I wanted to do, and I'm happy with it. So yeah, next time, come back, watch Ultima... And maybe some hunts if I end up beating her early enough. And we're getting close to the end of the game, I think. Like, knocking out all this optional stuff. Probably I will start the Pharos next week. Most likely on Sunday. I'll start climbing the Pharos. So that'll be pushing toward the end of the story. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Thank everyone. Bye. That's it for me today. Bye.